Okay, it's date night. You know where you're going, you know what you're wearing. But what are you gonna do with your makeup? I'm gonna tell you what I do on date night to kind of like mix things up and really get to use some makeup that I don't normally get to use on a normal basis. So I'm in the restroom because this is where I put my makeup. And if you hear an echo, it's just because I'm in the restroom. So I started off this morning, I put on protecting lotion, SPF 15. You need to have sunscreen. And this is full face, no makeup. Start to finish, I'm gonna show you how I do it. So I start off by putting on some primer. And that's just so I can kind of take away some of the shine that I have. And if you see it, it's a very light, it's like a very light foundation. Think of it like a BB cream or a CC cream. So it kind of just helps to even out the skin. So then after that, I go over to foundation. Foundation, and I use a sponge. I know foundation, you know, people use in different ways. I like to use a sponge just because I really don't like to get my fingers overly dirty. So foundation all over your face. And start to finish, this shouldn't take too long. Maybe 10 minutes. We'll see, right? So foundation. And I have normally really oily skin. So I just have to make sure that I cover all my skin. And I'll go back and do some other things with it. So after foundation, I have the eye brightener. Then I put that under the eye. Not because I didn't get enough sleep yesterday, just because it doesn't hurt. And then use a sponge. And I kind of just blend it in, just kind of by like touching it into the tips. Okay. Can you see that? Do my eyes look brighter? Okay. After that, we go over to blush. So I'm using this blush. It's a little bit peachier, but I like it because it kind of makes my cheeks stand out and it takes away from the blemishes. So round brush, smile, other smile. So yes, it does look like I have a lot on, but I'm gonna even it out right now, you'll see. Okay, so blush is done. After blush, I use some of this high definition powder. And this kind of just helps me to kind of blend everything together and mute everything. And this is what's gonna help me take away some of the shine. So I tap it into the little cover, swish it around, and then I go to town. And then I can always just go like this. I have a little bit on here, so I'll put it right here in the cup, the cover, and then tap it. So as you can see, some of the blush is kind of just blending in. And then I'll go back in with the blush without adding anything else on and kind of just go over it. So there, a little bit of life. So after the blush, then we have the highlighter. So highlighter goes like this, and then because I have, at least to me, it feels like I have a wide nose, so I try to contour it a little bit. So then I do that. Okay, what do you think? This looks good, right? So then after that, I go over to eyeshadow. And I picked up, I went shopping at Walgreens and I picked up quite a few amount of makeup. And this is one of them that I picked up. And I've never tried it before, but the gal said that she uses it because she kind of does the, she uses this, the darker one for her eyebrows. which I thought was like a really great idea because I mean, you can see my eyebrows, they need to be colored in right there and a little bit right here. So I thought it was a really great idea. So anyways, I used brush and then kind of just go over it like this. One. Okay, and I go underneath too, just because it helps to bring out the eyes. So I do it 2 times. And do it again. And this kind of date night look, I mean, it's very natural. I mean, I don't know how your husbands are, or your lover, or your boyfriend, etc., etc. My husband's not crazy about too much makeup, so I need to make it look natural, but still, you know, still look nice. So then I go in there with this brush and then just slightly go on the top here. Obviously, I mean, you can really go crazy and make this darker if you wanted to. But, you know, like I said, I like the more natural look where it's just barely there. Okay. And then I'll kind of just blend it in. And if I see that it's too much, I'll go in with my finger and just take it off like that. I'm not a makeup expert, I just know what I like. So then after that, I'll use the last one, and it's this little brush. And that one just goes under the eyebrows. And that just highlights. And then I use some of that right here too. And that's kind of just to make your eyes look bigger and pop. I have really small eyes. I think I have really small eyes. So I just try to use makeup as much as I can. Okay, so eyeshadow's done, right? After eyeshadow, we move over to eyeliner. And then this. So this is my little secret weapon. It's a white, it's CoverGirl Flamed Out, and it's a shadow pencil. Except I don't use it as shadow. I use it as a liner to line the inside of my eyes. And I line it white. So that actually makes your eyes look bigger. Because you know how you feel about my eyes, they're too small. And so I kind of go over it a few times just because I feel like it doesn't really get in there. My eyes look bigger, don't they? Okay, moving on to eyeliner. Again, very natural. I kind of just pull it out on this side and then pull it up. And then just line the top. Very natural. And then I only do half of it because your eyes look bigger if you only do half. Okay. Do you see that? So you see it's only half. And that's the reason why I stretch out my eyelids, is because I like it thin. If it's too thick, it'll fill up my whole lid and then it'll make my eyes look really small. And I'll go in there and I'll kind of just like line the inside right here. Just because I feel like my eyes pop more. And because it's date night, I line a little bit at the bottom. Again, only halfway because my eyes are small. See? So just halfway, and then go in there with a smudger and smudge it in. Okay, so it's starting to look a little bit fancier, right? Okay, so eyebrows. While I was at Walgreens, I picked up this cute little travel set. It's Revlon, and they have like little they have 2 little tweezers, and it has a pointy one and a slant end. And so, you know, I get my eyebrows threaded every few weeks, yes, because I can never find the time to do it. So you want to just go ahead, and I'm going to use a little mirror here because I can look into there. And then just go in there and get any strays that you may have. You know, just because if it's been a while between your visits, you're gonna wanna do this. Or just go get your eyebrows threaded. But you know, I don't have time for that right now. Okay, so then after that, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna use the little kit that I got. And then I'm gonna get this little slant end brush, and I'm gonna go with the middle one and just a little bit, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna color in my eyebrows. And you'll be able to see the difference right now. So I don't like them too dark because it's just too overwhelming. But as you can see right now, this one's colored in and this one's not. Slightly more defined. So, and I'm just gonna, and I got this cut right there from when I was a kid. So I need to fill that in. But then when I do fill it in, it always looks weird to me. So, okay. So that's filled in, right? A little bit more defined. And obviously, you know, if you tend to go overboard, then you're just gonna wanna get a Q-tip or something and take some off. And then I like to color in the ends just because I like my eyebrows to be a little bit longer than they really are, because I feel like it makes my eyes look bigger. So eyebrows are done, eyeshadow's done. Mascara obviously is gonna come next. But before I do that, I wanna take my, my blush and bronzer combo. So this is by Neutrogena, and you can find it anywhere Neutrogena is sold. And I just take the little, what is this called? An angled face brush. So I just tap the bronzer a little bit and then go over it all around the face. And then I do the inside, the outside of my nose, because I feel like that makes my nose look thinner. And then a little bit on the cheekbones up here. And it just gives it a nice color. Okay, so that's done. Next comes the, I think the most time consuming part. So when I went to, when I went to go buy my makeup, Walgreens had these eyelashes on sale. And so I bought the medium and the short. And this is really, I only bring them out for like special occasions. But when I do, I make sure that they're on right. And I'm gonna show you the easiest way. And I know that you might be used to using the strips. I can't do the strips. They drive me crazy. So I use the single ones because I think it's easier to use. And I think they look more natural. So then I get my tweezers. I get my glue. And I use this one that has a dark tone so that when it does dry, it's gonna dry black. So you won't be able to see any of the glue. And it's foolproof. So then I open up the case and I take out one of them with the lashes. I open up the glue. And then, oh, I forgot the most important part. Curling eyelashes. So my eyelashes don't curl. They just, well, they don't stay curled. So I need to go in with this. I go in with the eyelash curler. I just have, my eyelashes are just like, they go straight down. So I actually do it a few times. And you know how you do it, right? You start at the back and then you slowly move to the front. So there's kind of more of a natural curl. This eyelash is curled. So then I get my eyelash and then I get the glue and I take out the glue just a little bit. And then I just tip it in there. It has really little, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's just, it has a little bit of the black on there. And the easiest way to do this for me is just like if you're putting a mascara. So I just tend to do about 3 on each side. And these are the medium length, maybe 4. Let's go for 4. So I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna put a couple of them on just so you can kind of see what it looks like. And then the magic of video will kind of speed up the process. So again, you look up. And you kind of just let it go there and they'll stay. You see? Looks kind of natural, right? So I put on a few there on that side, and then I'll go for the short. And the short one is just so that my eyelashes will look fuller without looking too fake, because, you know, like I said, my husband kind of doesn't like the eyelashes. It freaks him out. So short eyelash, and then these will kind of be more in the middle. So I'm gonna put one, I'm gonna put two. Again, eyelash, dip it in. And they stay. So if you can see the difference between this one and this one. So then after that, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna use the waterproof mascara, because like I said before, my eyelashes don't curl unless you have waterproof mascara, then they will. So then I open up the mascara, and I'm just gonna put it on in the middle, I mean in the right here. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put it on very slightly on the other side. Actually, I've been able to have the eyelashes on for like 4 days straight without them looking weird. And then I'll go in and I'll put some mascara at the bottom. So there you go. So can you see this side and this side? And it looks natural. Nobody can tell. So then you just go ahead and repeat this side. I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll show you how I do the rest. Our lips. So I use two of them. I use this color stick, and it's like a nude color just because I feel like my eyes are done up a lot. And then I go over this with a little sparkle, and I put it right in the middle to make my lips look plumpier. Okay, and there you have it. That's my nighttime look. So I'll kind of just fluff in my hair, and I'm done. What do you think?